Hello, Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you are fine and fit while staying at home. Today we shall see the next important tense, future tense. My dear children, in our previous video we had seen the present tense and past tense and all the subdivisions of those present and past tense like simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect and present perfect continuous. Likewise, we had seen the subdivisions of past tense like simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. We had seen the entire structures, how to form the assertive sentences, how to form the negative sentences, and how to form the imperative sentence with examples. And today we shall proceed with the very important and last tense, future tense. So before entering into the topic, we must know what is future tense. Future tense is nothing but it helps to talk or write about things or events and actions that are yet to happen in coming time. Here is a small example for future tense. Look at the picture, children. Here, Rita will buy a new doll on her birthday, which means will buy is verb refers to the future tense, and she has planned to buy a doll in the future time. Here, will is the helping verb which refers to future. Children, shall we see what are the types of future tense? Oh yes, let's see. First one is simple future tense. Here, it is used things which will happen in future. And the very next one is future continuous tense. Future continuous tense is used to talk about actions which will be in progress at a time in the future, which will not come to an end. It keeps going. Got it? The third one is future perfect tense. So, it is used to talk about actions that will be completed by a certain future time. And the last one is future perfect continuous tense, and it is used for actions which will be in progress over a period of time that will end in the future. So, can you guess the difference between future continuous and future perfect continuous? Yes, in continuous, the actions will be still in progress in future, and whereas in future perfect continuous tense, the action will be progress over a period of time and it will come to an end. It's time to see each and every tense in detail. Come, let's see what a simple future tense is. Let's see its structure for positive sentence, the structure for negative and imperative sentence. Okay, let's progress with the affirmative sentence, that is positive sentence, which is given in the top. Its structure is subject plus will or shall plus verb with base form. Base form in the sense the basic verb. Okay, here I is subject, will is a helping verb which is only used for future tense. Go is the base verb. I will go to Thailand is the object here. Understood? Okay, next we shall proceed with the negative sentence. Here the structure is subject plus will not or won't plus verb base form. Okay, let's see with an example. I will is helping verb, not, otherwise won't we can use, which is used only for the negative sentence. So I will not go to Thailand. Okay, children, let's proceed with the interrogative sentence, which is nothing but the question sentence. Here, the structure is will plus subject plus verb base form plus object with question mark. Here, what we have to bring first, we had already discussed in our previous videos that the helping verb will has to come front, only then the sentence will be an interrogative. Yes? Clear? Shall we proceed with the examples for positive, negative and question type sentences? Yes. Let's rock. Again, we shall start with the definition. Future tense indicates the action which will occur in the future. Here we shall use will or shall and be going to. These are the auxiliary verbs of simple future tense. Let's proceed with the positive sentences. How to make the positive sentence? For I will come, you will come, he will come, she will come, it will come, we will come, you will come, and they will come. So for all the subjects, we use will, that is the helping verb, plus the base verb come. Okay, so here are the positive sentences. Now let's proceed with the negative sentence. So for all the negative sentence, we have to use not. Otherwise, to contract, we can also use won't. I won't come, like that. Okay, let's see the examples now. I will not come, you will not come. He will not come, she will not come, it will not come, we will not come, you will not come, they will not come. Here, along with the subjects, will plus not plus verb has been used to form the negative sentence. Let's proceed with the interrogative sentence, that is the question type sentence. What we have to bring first? The helping verb will or shall has to bring it in the first to form the question type. Will I come today? Will you come today? Will he come? Will she come? Will it come? Will we come? Will you come? Will they come? So these are the examples for future simple tense. I hope this is very clear for you. Okay, children, shall we proceed with the next future tense, that is future continuous tense? Yes. Come, let's explore what is future continuous tense. Here we go. Future continuous tense, the basic structure for affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. Let's proceed with the first affirmative sentence. Here we have subject plus will plus be plus verb ing, which is nothing but present participle. For example, I is subject here, will is a helping verb, be is also an helping verb, I will be, sing is the verb, along with that you have to add ing, otherwise singing is nothing but the present participle. In the concert tomorrow is nothing but the object. So here I will be singing in the concert tomorrow is the affirmative sentence. Hope it's clear for you students. Shall we proceed with the next? Yeah. Let's proceed with the negative sentence. So here we have to use not after will. Hence you'd be getting will not, which is nothing but the negative sentence. Otherwise it will contract together to form won't. Yes, now let's see the structure for negative. Subject plus will plus not plus be plus verb ing, which is nothing but present participle plus object. The example is I will not be singing in the concert tomorrow. So here this is a negative sentence in future continuous. I hope it's pretty clear for you. Shall we proceed to the next interrogative sentence? Yes. So here is the structure for you. What we have to bring it front to form a question type sentence? Yes, the helping verb. Here the helping verb is will or shall. So bring will in the front. Will plus subject plus be plus verb ing plus object with question mark. Yes, here is an example. Will you be singing in the concert tomorrow? This is the example for future continuous interrogative sentence. Now let's explore the chart for positive, negative and question type sentences. Before entering into the future continuous tense chart, let's see what is the definition. Future continuous tense indicates an action which will be in progress at some definite time in the future. Okay, the thing, action will be in progress in the future time. Yeah, I will be starting to Chennai tomorrow. Okay, so I subject, will is the helping verb, be plus verb ing is the structure to use in the affirmative future continuous tense. The next we shall proceed with you. You will be starting, he will be starting, she will be starting, it will be starting, we will be starting, you will be starting, and they will be starting to Chennai tomorrow. Okay, let's proceed with the negative sentences. So here we have to use not after will. I will not be starting to Chennai tomorrow. You will not be starting, he will not be starting, she will not be starting, it will not be starting, we will not be starting, you will not be starting, and they will not be starting. These are the examples for the negative sentences of future continuous. Now let's proceed with the interrogative sentences, which is nothing but question sentence for the future continuous. So what will come? Will has to come front. Will I be starting? Will you be starting tomorrow? Will he be starting? Will she be starting tomorrow? Will it be starting? Will we be starting? Will you be starting? And will they be starting? So these are the interrogative sentence for future continuous tense. Now let's proceed with the future perfect tense. Here also we have got the affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. Okay, so now let's proceed with the first sentence, that is affirmative sentence, positive sentence. And its structure is subject plus will plus have plus past participle plus object. Here he is a subject, will is a helping verb, have done. Have is a structure we used for perfect. Do's past participle is done. Okay, so he will have done it by this evening is the object. Coming to the next negative sentence, subject plus will plus not. Whenever you use to write a negative sentence, not has to be written immediately after will. So subject plus will plus not plus have plus past participle plus object. Let's see its example. He will not have done it by this evening. Understood? Let's proceed with the interrogative sentence. Will plus subject plus have plus participle plus object. Why should we use will in the front? Yes, only to make the sentence into an interrogative, that is a question type. Let's see the example. Will he have done it by this evening? So these are the examples for future perfect tense. Shall we explore the chart for future perfect tense? Yes. Here is the definition for you. Future perfect tense is used to express an action expected to be completed before a certain time in the future. So the action will be completed within a certain time in the future. Okay, let's proceed with the positive, negative and question types sentences. Let's start with positive. I will have started. You will have started by evening or whatever. He will have started. She will have started. It will have started We will have started, you will have started, and they will have started. These are the examples for positive, otherwise called affirmative sentences. For negative sentences, here we go. I will not have started. So immediately you have to use not after will. You will not have started. He will not have started. She will not have started. It will not have started. We will not have started. You will not have started. And they will not have started. These are the examples for negative sentences. Let's proceed with the interrogative sentence, which is nothing but the question sentence of future perfect. Will I have started? Will you have started? Will he have started? Will she have started? Will it have started? Will we have started? Will you have started? And will they have started? So I hope these are the examples of future perfect tense and it's clear for you. Let's move on to the last tense of future, that is future perfect continuous tense. Here also we have got three types of sentences: affirmative sentence, otherwise called positive sentence, negative sentences, and the interrogative sentence. Let's start the structure for the affirmative sentence. Here we have subject plus will plus have plus been verb ing, otherwise called present participle plus object. Yes, here is an example for you. I will have been eating vegetables for 3 months. Next, proceeding with the negative sentence. Subject plus will plus not plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object. I will not have been eating vegetables for 3 months. Here they have mentioned as won't because they have contradicted will plus not. So that's why we are using I won't have been eating vegetables for 3 months. She's not going to eat for the next 3 months. Okay. The last one, that is interrogative sentence. Will plus subject plus have plus been plus verb ing plus object. Here the sentence has framed like, will you have been eating vegetables for 3 months? Okay, they have taken the helping verb will and placed in the front to make the sentence an interrogative type. I hope you are pretty clear with the following sentences with the structures. Now let's see other examples. Let's start with the positive structures. I will have been starting. You will have been starting. He will have been starting. She will have been starting. It will have been starting. We will have been starting. You will have been starting. And they will have been starting. Now let's proceed with the negative sentence. Here we have to use not after will. I will not have been starting. You will not have been starting. He will not have been starting. She will not have been starting. It will not have been starting. We will not have been starting. You will not have been starting. And they will not have been starting. The last question type is, will I have been starting? So will have to be placed in the front to make the sentence a question. Will you have been starting? Will he have been starting? Will she have been starting? Will it have been starting? Will we have been starting? Will you have been starting? And will they have been starting? Okay, my dear children, I hope it's pretty clear for you. You have understood and learned all the tense forms, the present, past, and future. I hope you will rock in the future days. Yes, so it's time to have our assignment. Let's proceed with the questions. Here is an assignment for you. Do complete your assignment and send to the WhatsApp number. Thank you. Have a great day. Assalamu alaikum.